In the world of currency speculation, especially around the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, and Vietnamese Dong, VND, even a small update can create a wave of excitement. Recently, a new development has been circulating. A late-night exchange system change that some believe could signal movement behind the scenes. But what does this actually mean, and how seriously should it be taken? Let's break it down in a clear, realistic, and human way. The phrase refers to reports that certain banking or financial systems performed updates or maintenance during late-night hours. These updates are being linked, mostly through online discussions, to possible preparation for currency exchange activity involving IQD and VND. In simple terms, people are saying systems were updated overnight. Exchange-related platforms may have been adjusted. This could mean banks are preparing for something. Now here's the important part. System updates happen all the time in banking. Most are routine, scheduled, and not related to currency revaluation, RV. Banks and financial institutions usually perform updates during off-peak hours, often late at night, because fewer customers are using the system. There's less risk of disrupting transactions. It's easier to test and implement changes. So while late-night changes sound dramatic, they are actually standard industry practice. However, in the IQD VND community, timing is often interpreted as something big is about to happen. They're preparing for a rate change. It's being done quietly before announcement. That's where speculation begins. Both currencies have been talked about for years in the RV revaluation space. Supporters believe Iraq's oil wealth could support a stronger currency. Economic reforms might lead to a higher exchange rate. Future stability could increase global demand. Common arguments include Vietnam's fast-growing economy, strong export sector, increasing global trade partnerships. But here's the reality check. Neither currency has shown official confirmation of a sudden, massive revaluation. Let's look at realistic possibilities instead of hype. 1. Routine banking maintenance. This is the most likely explanation. Banks update security systems, exchange rate feeds, internal transaction platforms. These updates happen constantly. 2. Compliance and regulatory updates. Financial systems must adapt to new international regulations, anti-money laundering rules, currency monitoring requirements. These changes can affect how currencies are processed, but not their value. 3. Improved foreign exchange handling. Banks may be expanding currency support, improving exchange speed, updating global transaction systems. This could include IQD or VND, but it doesn't mean a revaluation is happening. 4. Speculative interpretation. A big part of this conversation comes from online communities where small updates are interpreted as major signals. Rumors spread quickly, hope often outweighs verified facts. That's why it's important to stay grounded. Let's address the elephant in the room. For years, people have claimed IQD could jump to $3, $5, or higher. VND could rise dramatically overnight. But in global finance, currency values are tied to economic fundamentals. Sudden massive increases are extremely rare. Governments control exchange policies carefully. If a major revaluation were coming, it would likely be gradual, officially announced, supported by strong economic changes. Not hidden in a late-night system update. There's a pattern. 1. A small technical update happens. 2. It gets noticed or rumored. 3. It's linked to RV expectations. 4. Excitement spreads quickly. This cycle repeats because people want a breakthrough moment. There's long-term anticipation. Online communities amplify speculation. It's understandable, but it can also be misleading. If you're holding IQD or VND, here's a smart approach. Stay informed, not emotional. Don't react to every rumor. Focus on official announcements, verified financial news, economic data. Avoid deadline thinking. You might hear It's happening tonight. This week is the final window. These claims rarely come true. Think long term. If these currencies ever increase significantly, it will likely be due to economic growth, policy changes, international trade expansion, not sudden overnight surprises. Be careful with sources. Ask yourself, is this information confirmed? Is it coming from a credible institution? Or is it just speculation? Let's be fair, just because most rumors are exaggerated doesn't mean nothing is happening. Financial systems are always evolving. Countries like Iraq and Vietnam are developing economically. So yes, changes do happen, systems do improve, progress is real. But that doesn't automatically mean a dramatic RV is around the corner. The late-night exchange system change sounds exciting, and it is easy to see why it is getting attention. But when you step back and look at it logically, it's far more likely to be routine maintenance or standard financial system updates. That doesn't mean you should ignore developments. It just means you should interpret them wisely. The key takeaway: not every update is a breakthrough, not every rumor is a signal, and not every big moment is real. Stay informed, stay patient, and most importantly, stay grounded.